Okay, so this video is going to be a 10-minute guided meditation. So wherever you feel comfortable, if you can sit up comfortably for 10 minutes, you're welcome to. If you need to lean yourself against something, wall is great, sofa can be great. Sitting on the sofa can be great. I have blocks, so I'm going to use them to support myself and lay myself down. You are also welcome to lay on your back. If again, laying on your back for an extended period of time doesn't bother you, doesn't make you feel anxious, doesn't shift the heart rate, remembering that Vena Cava. So if still laying on your back feels great, go for it. If you're a little further along in pregnancy, you might not want to lay fully on your back. That's where blocks come in handy. So I like to set them up, 2 at the same height. Actually, I'm probably going to use the one a little bit higher for my head. So 1 block for the head, tallest height, 1 block for the shoulder blades, second height. They're a good 3-4 inches away from each other. You're going to kind of roll on your side. Shoulder blades are going to land there. Once the shoulder blades are comfy, and again, you should really be able to kind of sit up and hold yourself up with that block so the shoulder blades feel really good. You're going to let your head lay down on that second block. For me, I like my feet on the ground with my knees touching and then my feet wiggle away. And you can kind of wiggle the pelvis anywhere it needs to be, move the glutes out of the way, whatever feels good to you. And again, these blocks should feel comfortable. The blocks are flat on the ground. Sometimes we kind of set them up so they're tipping. That feels really unstable. So kind of move yourself around and move them around so you feel really well stabilized, really well taken care of. Knees can fall in, feet can touch, and knees can fall out if that feels really good to you. Legs can also go long. You're also welcome to take pillows and stack them up as much as you need. Sofa pillows are great for this, or if you have a bolster, you can put that under your back so you're not completely laying flat on the ground. Either way, you're gonna settle yourself in. Let's get our timer started here. And then wherever you land, again, whether you're sitting up, laying down, resting against something, you're gonna find a nice comfortable seat, get all the wiggles and fidgets out of the way, and then just let yourself really settle in. So allow your eyes to blink closed. Unhinge your jaw, so you might have to open and close it a couple times. Might need to roll the shoulders a couple times, wiggle the fingers, the toes, maybe rock the chin side to side, open and close. Move the forehead around. And just let everything land. Then take a moment and start to scan the body. Start to notice what's going on. If the shape you're in isn't quite as comfortable as you thought it might be, give yourself another couple wiggles, readjust your blocks, your pillows, your seat, your laying down position. Make it a little bit more comfortable. And then just start to notice what's going on in the body. What parts feel sticky or tight, what parts you can send a little more air to. And then take a big sigh out and let go of that tension. Big breath in through your nose. Full sigh out of your mouth. Breath in through your nose. Breath out of your mouth. One more, even longer and deeper. Breath in through your nose. This time, hold this one at the top. See if you can let your belly puff out a little bit more, ribs expand a little bit more. And then out of your mouth, really soft exhale. Now seal your lips. Without clenching the jaw, the lips just gently close. You breathe in through your nose, the belly expands out. You breathe out through your nose, belly softens in. You breathe in through your nose, belly puffs out. You breathe out of your nose, belly softens in. So start to find your pace, your rhythm of breath. So it might be a little faster. It also might be a little bit slower than I was guiding. If you're having trouble figuring out the belly breath, just go ahead and place one or maybe even both hands on that belly of yours. So as you breathe in, you're just lightly puffing your belly into your hands. And as you breathe out, the belly button just softens in towards the spine. So it's nothing super active. You're not pressing or pulling. You're just puffing as you breathe in and melting as you breathe out. You can smooth out your breath. Again, the rhythm is now your own, so it could be faster or slower or deeper. See if you can treat the breath as if it's a full cyclical circle. So there's no top, there's no bottom. You're never quite all the way full, and you're never quite all the way empty. Good, and as you've started to drop a little bit deeper into the body, take a moment and notice what you are hearing. For some of us, that's often, as a mom, the most distracting part. Maybe there's the sounds outside, maybe there's sounds in the other room, maybe there's sounds all around you, maybe you're in an office on a lunch break. So notice what of those sounds are helping you stay present here in the space that you're in. And notice which ones of those sounds are starting to really pull you away and remind you of things and help you make lists. Let's get rid of those thoughts. Let them drift a little bit more distant. As you breathe in, keep the sounds and the thoughts that are helping you stay present. And as you breathe out, let those external sounds get a little more distant. Really make your breath the loudest thing that you hear. So you're breathing in and breathing out. Sounds are getting even more distant. Breath in and breath out. Maybe you're tuning in a little more to the sounds you hear in the space you're in. Maybe there's a tick of a clock, or the room as it settles, the creak of a floorboard, a heating system. If you're lucky, you can certainly hear the beat of your heart and definitely hear your breath. And start to dive your attention a little bit deeper into your mind. And notice how for some of us, the body can still pretty easily, but the mind still is very busy. We are exquisitely good at multitasking this day and age. So notice if you have laundry lists in your head, list of what needs to come next, list of what you should have done, what you haven't done, what you need to do. List for this evening. Are you stuck in your past? Are you in your future? Or are you right here? Knowing that asking you to not think for 10 minutes is pretty impossible, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to ask that you stop judging those thoughts and stop attaching to those thoughts. So let the thoughts just drift in as you would when you inhale. And thoughts just drift out as they do when you exhale. So thoughts have become kind of a cyclical river, just like your breath. Thoughts come in and thoughts go out. No one thought more important than the other thought. When the mind gets especially chatty and especially busy, I find focusing back on the sound of your breath to be distracting enough to bring you right back to the place that you are. So if you've lost the sound and the rhythm of your breath, no need to stress, just slow it down again and listen to yourself. Breathe in, the belly puffs up. Breathe out, the belly softens down. And breathe in, the belly expands. And breathe out, the belly softens. Good. Keep sinking even deeper into your breath. And allow yourself just to start to melt away. Let yourself really drift. And if today is a particularly distracting day, just focus on the sound of your breath. Knowing that you're almost there and you're reaching the last few moments of your meditation, see if you can turn up the volume of your breath. Really don't be shy about it. Let your breath fill the whole space, not just your whole body. Take 3 more full breaths here, in and out. Slow and deep, in and out. Last round, in and out. Good. Keep your breath moving. You're just gently going to start to wiggle yourself out of the place that you are. So maybe move your fingers and toes. Perhaps a big stretch, whether you were seated or lying down. Maybe some movement in the chin, the jaw. If you've propped yourself up on your back, you're just going to ways so you'll come down. And then you again from your side way up to a seat. And again, it's a comfortable seat for you, which might mean legs crossed, which might mean you're sitting on the sofa and feet are flat on the ground, which might mean you're sitting on your knees. Again, really doesn't matter. It just feels good to you. And you want a tall seat. So if you need to move the flesh out of the way for the butt bones, let the head press up, the chest expand. Hands are going to meet at your heart center. You're just going to breathe in nice and deep. Out of your mouth, big sigh. Fill up, breathe in. And breathe out. Melt your chin into your chest. Take a moment. Thank yourself for having the courage to slow down, to challenge yourself, to take a moment, or rather 10 of those nice full minutes for yourself just to breathe. Just to remember that you are important too. Your mental, your physical sanity is extraordinarily important. Breathe into that. And breathe out of that. If you need a couple more moments, you just stay here where you are and let yourself continue to breathe and soften. Really just take a moment and notice how different you feel inside and out. Taking a few moments to slow down really sets everything up. Lets everything line up. So I hope you feel good. I hope that was helpful. And now if you need to go take a nap, do it. Or if you're ready to work out, go do it. I'll see you later. Bye.